See, what had happened was we did another wash and go. I know. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, Crystal Clear Curls. I am Crystal. If you're new here, welcome. And if you're not, welcome back to the channel that shares all things natural hair for now. As you can see, we have done another wash and go. I know I'm supposed to be on a break, but I needed a quick midweek wash and a quick style. Anytime I think quick style, I'm gonna go to Wash and Gos. Otherwise, I would have had to take my last wash and go 14 days, and I just wasn't willing to do that. That's kind of where my issues were happening with my wash and goes, is wearing them too long. And so I did not want to continue to wear that when I needed to get a quick wash day in. And so I'm about to show you how that wash day went. I'm going to do something that I said I wasn't going to do, and that's back-to-back wash and goes. I just did a wash and go last week using Blaq Luxury Curl Custard. Y'all got to see that video. Y'all have to see that video. That was by far my favorite wash and go I have ever done. And it had a little bit of crunch, which was surprising that I loved it. But I loved it. So this week, the thing that I like to say about wash and goes is you have to know what kind of wash and go you're looking for. The wash and go I'm doing this week will not render me the same type of results, yet it will hopefully give me great results that I can wear for the rest of the week. And this one has been requested time upon time, and that's to use AG's Mousse Gel, which I did a video doing some mini twists with the Mousse Gel, but everybody's been asking me to try it with a wash and go, and I plan to do just that. The other product, I'm gonna try to prime my hair with the ReCoil Curl Activator. And I don't know if I should, if I'm supposed to, but this is going to kind of serve as my leave-in today. And I guess if we see that it's not doing what I wanted to do, then I'll stop. But I'm planning to do kind of like a braid situation in the front, and then just the back of my hair will be in a wash and go. So I'm going to do the wash and go part on camera. I likely won't do the braid part on camera just because much easier when I can go and look directly into a mirror to part my hair. So without further ado, let's get started. So I have my hair in 6 twists. The first 2 have been parted off to do my braids. And then I have the back in 4 separate sections. But I'm going to keep my plastic cap on these first 4 sections while I do the back. Now my hair, I'm not planning to work on soaking wet hair, but my hair is wet. It is not towel dried or anything. It is wet and it is dripping, but it's not soaking wet. So yeah, we're going to see how that goes. So I'm going to start off with ReCoil. I don't really know how much to use, but this is the texture. Very creamy but lightweight. Very lightweight. Almost watery. So I'm just gonna, it doesn't look watery once you emulsify it in your hands. So I'm just gonna add that to this full section. Oh, That smells good. That smells good. Y'all see that curl definition that I got just from ReCoil? It did say it's a curl activator, and I believe it. I think this is more of something that would be used for people with fine hair if they wanted to do a lightweight wash and go. I can definitely see that. That's pretty. Okay. So now we're going to go in with my favorite little concoction that I love. So now I'm going to go in with mousse gel. Hopefully I can keep it together this time, because every time I press it out, I turn into a little kid. So let's see. Whoa. Ooh. So it is extra firm. It's not a runny type mousse at all. However, when you do rub it in, it kind of dissipates in the way that the old school shaving cream does. So let's just go. And I like to start by smoothing it in first before any raking. And this is the finer part of my hair. Okay, y'all. I really like the way this mousse gel clumps my hair. It's a really good clump. It's a really good clump. See, I'm holding it together. So far, so good. Nice elongation as well. I can tell that it's gonna be on the drier side. So I think what I'll do for the next section is go in first with the fast food leave-on conditioner, and then the ReCoil, and then the mousse gel, just to see if that's gonna help me feel better about whether or not it's gonna have much moisture. But I can tell you right off the bat, this mousse is not really moisturizing, and I don't think it's meant to be. I think you kind of have to know the purpose of certain products, and this one is not one meant to be like all knowing and all powerful. I think it is what it is. It's for extra firm mousse look, you know. So I feel like you're gonna get the same look as you do with a mousse only wash and go. However, the firmness kicks in from the part that makes it a mousse gel. And so I think you're gonna get some firmness, so some hold, probably more hold than typically you would get with any mousse. Okay, it is really, really lightweight. Like real deal lightweight. I want to say I've used some mousses that are much heavier than what I'm feeling on my head now. Okay, so that is it for this back section. It, as of right now, is, you know, flat enough like I like my Wash and Gos to start. I am scared that because it feels so lightweight that it's going to blow up on me before I can finish, but hopefully not. Let's just hurry up. So like I said earlier, I'm going to add the fast food leave-in, or leave-on is what it's actually called. Fast food leave-on conditioner, just for a little bit more moisture. I don't feel like I'm getting a lot from just the ReCoil and the mousse gel. Oh, this stuff smells so good. It smells so good. And then I'm going to try a little bit of the ReCoil on there. Okay, so that definitely feels better already. I can feel it, you know, it just feels better. It feels like it's going to not have some nice moisture under the mousse gel. Okay, now that might have been too much. It was. That's gonna make me want to go. I wish so bad that I would have did the first side with the leave on first and then the ReCoil and then the mousse, because I'm getting a little bit more weight like I like it. Well, I guess that'll just be one small, you know, that's one section that doesn't have it, but I sure wish I could go back and redo it, but I can't. But I can't. So let's just look at the two sides right now. This side is ReCoil and mousse gel only. I mean, literally, it is weightless. I don't know what that's going to be for the end result, but right now, it is weightless. And then this side is the fast food leave-on conditioner, then the ReCoil, then the mousse gel. So this side, I definitely feel like I got more moisture, but I feel like it's making it more fluffy than just the ReCoil and mousse gel side. I still think I'm going to continue with the fast food ReCoil mousse gel, just because even though I'm not looking for this to last a long time, I still need it to hold up over the week. Today is Tuesday. I'm looking for my next wash day to be Friday or Saturday. So I just needed a quick style, and this is what I decided to go with. Whew. Let's just keep going. Let's just keep going. So now that I'm starting it on this side, you can kind of see the fluffiness that I'm talking about. And it's getting it quick. Almost like it's too much moisture under the mousse. I don't know. So it looks like we're going to have a fluffy wash and go, which I expected a fluffy wash and go because it's a mousse wash and go, but I think it's going to be even fluffier than I initially expected. I'm going to finish this last section here, and I might come and do some of the braids on video, but I doubt it. I think I'm just going to come back with the look before the dryer and then the look after the dryer. So I'll be back. Okay, so I'm done doing, I kind of did like a Fulani braid look. I am so out of practice on braiding my own hair. So out of practice. That took me way too long. That's not even this many braids. But you can see it's fluffing out already. What I do think, because I have been like refreshing some pieces on top, I do think that I still use it on too wet of hair. I think I could have did it more on the really damp side. I just saw a piece. I'm just going to add a little bit to this and you'll kind of see what I mean. You can see how that's already kind of like freeze out. And it's clumping so much better on damp hair. But that's what it looks like. I'm going to do 360 so we can see what it looks like all the way around. And then I'm going to get under the dryer. I might not be back tonight. I may just come back in the morning and we'll look at how I'm going to start my week off. So one thing I can say I've noticed is shrinkage. I mean, it's shrinking right on up, but this may be one of those times where, I don't know, I may try to stretch it just a little bit or just stretch the roots a little bit, but we'll see. Let's let it get dry and then we'll make our final decisions. See y'all in the morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. It is the next morning and we are going to look at what it looks like. So I can tell you that this mousse gel has hold. It definitely has hold. I got a bit of a cast right now, and I did last night after I got under the dryer. Noticed that I had a pretty big cast. I am seeing a little flurries in the air, and to be honest, that could be from me adding more mousse gel. Right there at the end, y'all saw where I added a little bit on there, saying that it might have worked better on damp hair. So it could just be overuse. Yeah, so like the back where I started, where I didn't add any more product, it still has a cast too. So I know the cast didn't necessarily come from me adding more to it. It's just that that product has cast. It has hold. And so it says it is an extra firm mousse gel, and it has a firm hold, and for a mousse it's definitely a firm hold. And then as far as shine, I think it's pretty decent, the amount of shine that I got on my hair, especially with it being a mousse. With a mousse you don't get a lot of shine sometimes, so definitely glad about the little bit of shine that I got. I am going to use a little bit of oil on my hair just to kind of scrunch out a little bit more of the crunch. And I'm just using my Olaplex number 7 bonding oil. Just a couple dabs. And I was really tempted to stretch my hair as well. Was really tempted to stretch it. I do like how my little Fulani braids at the top came out. I think it's cute. It's definitely gonna keep my hair out of my face, which is what I was going for. Yeah, the hair in my face is just a bit much. And I can avoid it by, you know, doing a little simple braid style up front. Now for some final thoughts and feelings. I definitely, to be honest, adding the fast food in there where I was putting the fast food leave-on conditioner on first, and then the ReCoil curl activator, and then the mousse gel. I will say that it's a harder hold, and I really thought it was going to be a softer hold because I was adding a little bit more moisture up under it. But to be honest, this part where I just did ReCoil and mousse gel has a softer hold, but I do feel like it's drier. So I think I made the correct call by adding the fast food on there. And then the mousse gel to me is a rather drying mousse. It's not as moisturizing as some of the ones that are on the market now. So I feel like if you're going to use it, definitely put some moisture underneath it. It needs it. If you like a cast and you wanted to do a mousse only wash and go, or mousse with a leave-in type wash and go, this is your girl. I think the only mousse that I have used that has a firmer hold than this is Innocence I Create Definition. It felt like I had a helmet on with that stuff. So this one, the cast was not as hard, but you get a cast and you definitely get the feeling that the curls are going to last. I knew that I was going to get a fluffy wash and go, and I definitely did. But it's not as fluffy as I thought it was going to be. So that's good. I think sitting under the dryer kind of set those curls in place and didn't allow it to poof as much as it could have. Other than that, I actually think it was a pretty good wash and go. I don't know that I'll use it again for a wash and go. I think I'll stick to using it for like twists, stuff like that. I don't think I'll use it for a wash and go. I think being with tight curls and coarser hair in this area, like at the back you could see how easily it was defining it, but at the top it was having a rougher time trying to define it. It was having a rougher time trying to saturate the section. So one thing about curl definition, no matter what product you're using, in order to get that supreme definition, you have to have the product saturate the hair. Sometimes that's adding more water and then putting the product on top. Sometimes it's being able to do it on damp hair and that product getting right to it. But either way, your hair needs saturation, and it seems like my hair couldn't get saturated with the product enough. I kept trying, and in certain areas where my hair is more on the finer side, it was easy. Like the back of my hair, very easy to saturate and define. But in the coarser parts of my hair, it was not so easy. So I definitely think it's probably better for finer, like fine to medium textures. Just my opinion. Just my opinion. But I'm gonna rock it, y'all know. I'm gonna rock it. I'm going to wear it, like I said, probably until this weekend, and I think I'll get a good 5 days out of it. I don't know if I'll come back to show you how it's lived, but I may do a YouTube short on it or something to show how it lived throughout the week. But don't hold me to it. Please don't hold me to it. Hopefully I can do it, but don't hold me to it. I forget a lot of times bringing my camera out after I've done my filming and all of that. I just can't remember. I don't remember to do it. So this is the end of the video. If you haven't already, please hit subscribe. Let me know down below what you think about this mousse gel and how it came out. Did you expect something different? Did it look exactly how you expected it? Just talk to me. Until next time, y'all. Bye.